Before reggae had a passport, before roots went worldwide, there was a brief blazing moment in the late 60s when harmony groups ran the whole island. Studio One on Monday, Treasure Isle on Friday, sound system every night. They owned the radios, won festivals, set templates, then gone. No farewell tours, no glossy box sets, just one perfect record, a few 45s, and silence. Tonight, we're rewinding to that sweet spot between ska, rocksteady, and early reggae to count 10 forgotten 60s groups who owned the sound and vanished. No repeats, one signature cut each, and quick stories that explain why they disappeared. Lineup splits, producer politics, emigration, the shift to a new beat. If you love the deep crates, Coxzone to HarryJ, Upsetter to Derrick Harriott, this is your lane. Ready to meet the festival winners, the one-season wonders, and the harmony killers you've heard on dub plates but never put a name to? Let's drop the needle and start the countdown. Two voices, one velvet glide. Alton Canute Brown and Egbert Alfonso Stewart weren't loud stars, they were craftsmen. Their take on soul and inspiration is the rocksteady moment when harmony becomes hypnosis, gentle guitar, liquid bass, and a floating lead that made sound systems slow the dance and let couples sway. It's the Studio One formula at its most human, simple parts, perfect blend. The Hamlins never chased celebrity. They cut a handful of sides, left a whisper of daylight sweet harmonies, and vanished. One of those groups you know by feel, even if you don't know the name. Question for you, when you hear this one, do you picture a crowded Kingston yard party or a quiet late-night radio? And which other Hamlin side should we spotlight in a future deep dive? It's No Secret or I Can't Stand It.
All right, C-Trends fam, let's keep it real. We're pouring our hearts into bringing you the best celebrity news and music deep dives. What? Check it. A massive 98% of you aren't subscribed yet. Subscribing is how you can truly support us, helping us grow and create even better content. If you're vibing with what we do, take a sec to hit that subscribe button. It's free and makes a huge difference. Plus, ring that notification bell so you never miss out. Let's flip that 98% and build this C-Trends family together. Your support is everything.
Three schoolmates, Scotty, David Scott, A.J. Franklin, a.k.a. Franklin Spence, and Volman Smichael walk into a Kingston club and walk out with a producer, Derrick Harriott. Their first single is a tender, perfectly phrased plea, half street corner doo-wop, half rocksteady ballad. It lands on Island's WI series in the UK and on local jukeboxes at home. Then reality hits, follow-ups don't pop, Smichael emigrates in '69, and the group fractures. Scott and Franklin rebuild with Noel Bunny Brown and Richard McDonald as the chosen few, but the Federals' calling card remains this bittersweet classic, a postcard from the exact moment rocksteady is shading into early reggae. Did you first hear Penny for your song on an old Harriott compilation, or was it a sound system staple where you grew up? And be honest, do you sing the hook every time that snare drops? File this under History You Can Dance To. Cut at Harry Johnson's studio band Hot Streak, No More Heartaches, is often cited with Larry and Alvin's Nanny Goat as one of the first true reggae feel records, harder on the offbeat, more deliberate than rocksteady, built for a new kind of skank. No more It cracked in the UK on Trojan, traveled in record boxes everywhere, and then the Beltones didn't. The group's discography is slim. The impact is huge. You hear the tempo pull, the bass thicken, the drums lean forward. That's the birth of a groove that will carry the 70s. Which side of the early reggae argument are you on? No More Heartaches, Nanny Goat, or another contender entirely? Drop your pick and why.
Like I say, she a cold.
The title is cheeky, the performance is serious. Jimmy London, Trevor Shaw, and Billy Dice, Ransford White, were a harmony duo with sharp penmanship, locked in with producer Joe Gibbs just as Boss Reggae was exploding. Take Back Your Duck rides a tough rhythm and a playful lyric that hides a singer's steel. The phrasing is crisp, the blend is tight, the groove is built for youth clubs and yard parties alike. A year later, their reggae fever sides would sum up the era. Busy snare, bold horns, hooks for days before they too moved on. If you're new to the inspirations, does this feel like a Trojan tighten-up favorite or a hidden box set gem? And for veterans, is Take Back Your Duck their peak, or do you rate A Message to My Girl higher?
I hear those boys with their woman, that they're a real.
Lee Scratch Perry at his most mischievous, big organ, loping shuffle, sly invitation. The Bleechers were a revolving door harmony outfit more than a stable band, but on this cut, Perry's writing and production turned them into headliners for 3 glorious minutes. It's early reggae with a hypnotic wink, the kind of record you hear once and spend years trying to find on original Upsetter 7-inch. The tune even showed up on Trojan's Tighten Up Vol. 2, becoming a cult favorite far beyond Jamaica. One season phenomenon? Maybe. Undeniable anthem, absolutely. Your turn. Who wore this rhythm best live? Any sound system stories? And should we break down Perry's organ line in a future micro episode?
This video is sponsored by the Lore Store on Amazon, your one-stop shop for music lovers across reggae, rock, pop, and hip-hop. We built it for real listeners who don't want to dig through 1,000 listings to find the right gear. Inside the Lore Store, you'll find 5 aisles. VIP, top, battle-tested essentials. Headphones, turntables, speakers, gig-safe earplugs, smart speakers. Reggae vibe, roots and lovers. Rock made easy, automatic decks, warm bookshelf speakers, vinyl care. Rock lore, classic rock must-haves, open back cans, simple amps, living room concert vibes. Pop lore, feel-good everyday setups, clean, clear speakers, easy streaming, nostalgia-friendly picks. Hip-hop must-haves, punchy bass without the muddle, closed-back headphones and living room systems that handle low-end, plus a rotating crate of old album vinyl if you're rebuilding a 60s-90s collection. Every product page tells you who it's for, 3 pros, 1 con, and why we picked it. So you can choose with confidence. Flying soon? Check. VIP for noise canceling that tames plane roar. Mostly listening at home? Try open-back headphones that let live albums breathe. Want instant gratification vinyl? Our fully automatic turntable is 1 button from silence to music, and the record cleaning kit knocks down crackle so the bass tightens up. Headed to shows? Grab high-fidelity earplugs. Hands-free at home? Our smart speaker picks let you say, play 70s reggae or classic pop, and you're there. Deal alert! If you use the link in the description, you'll land on our curated picks with current best available Amazon pricing and active discounts where applicable. Prices change, so buy now to lock in today's deal. Tap the link in the description, pick your aisle, grab a favorite, and tell me which category you want me to build next. The Lore Store. Listen better, with gear that gets out of the way and lets the music live.
A falsetto that floats like smoke over a late-night yard dance. Cornell, often misprinted Cornell. Campbell formed the Eternals in the late 60s, and with Cox and Dodd at Studio One, cut Queen of the Minstrels and its sister classic Stars.
Keep on playing that sweet melody.
It's the sound of Rocksteady turning the corner toward reggae, bass a shade heavier, guitar steady on the offbeat, harmonies like a warm breeze. The group's run was brief. Campbell soon stepped out as a solo star with a string of 70s hits.
I How it fills my heart with memory that I love.
That's why this one feels like a postcard, perfect and gone. Question, when you hear this, do you file it under Rocksteady Beauty or early reggae blueprint? And which mix version is the keeper for you?
Right through the night.
Short-lived group, heavyweight pedigree, Cedric Myton, later the Congos, and Prince Lincoln Thompson, later the Royal Rasses, locked harmonies with Devin Russell and Lindbergh Lewis for a few glorious singles. Dance All Night is their banner, Federal Studio Crispness, Lynn Tate and the Jets Glide, and a hook that belongs to Kingston Weekends. Then the split. Members peel off to new projects, leaving a small stack of 45s and a big footprint for collectors. Question, do you rate the Maritone Press over the UK Crab issue, and what's your favorite Tartans B-side? Two voices, one plea. Lloyd Parks and Wentworth Vernal asking a landlord for a little grace. It became a local smash and anchored their Do the Rock Steady set at Studio One.
So I can try to find my way.
Then another vanishing act. Vernal drifts from the scene while Parks becomes one of Jamaica's great bass players and band leaders. We the People, turning up on sessions throughout the 70s. A perfect snapshot of why the era still hits. Simple story, unshakable groove, harmony you can hum forever. Question. Which cut from their Studio One run would you put on side B? It Takes Two to Make Love or My Last Love?
What we do when we don't got.
Jackie Bernard's trio gave voice to the everyday struggle. Produced by Derrick Harriott, the Sufferer album sits right on the seam. Late Rocksteady polish meeting new reggae muscle. Sufferer and Singer Man were island hits. Then the trio's peak passed, and they splintered as the Roots era rolled in.
We do when we don't got it.
Still, that title track remains a North Star for boss reggae fans. Stern drums, sorrow, sweet chorus, dignity in every line. Question, what's the definitive pressing of Sufferer in your crates? Original Trojan, Attack reissue, or one of the modern recuts?
All right, C-Trends fam, let's keep it real. We're pouring our hearts into bringing you the best celebrity news and music deep dives. What? Check it. A massive 98% of you aren't subscribed yet. Subscribing is how you can truly support us, helping us grow and create even better content. If you're vibing with what we do, take a sec to hit that subscribe button. It's free and makes a huge difference. Plus, ring that notification bell so you never miss out. Let's flip that 98% and build this C-Trends family together. Your support is everything.
This is the coronation. Tommy Cowan, Norris Weir, and crew take the 1967 Festival Song Competition with a rock-steady anthem built for Independence Season joy. Bright horns, big smiles, and that chant you can't shake. It launched tours and locked their legacy, even though the group dissolved a few years later as members moved on to production, ministry, and other lanes. You want the moment when harmony groups owned the island? Drop the needle here. Question, be honest, did you first hear Ba Ba Boom on a Treasure Isle 45, a Trojan comp, or a sound system cassette? If you enjoyed this episode, then go watch this video.